And news now about the death toll in the Halloween Stampede in South Korea. The number has risen to 149 with over 150 reportedly injured. While the cause of the crowd crush is yet to be found out, authorities fear that the numbers could rise further. Here's a detailed report.
Tragedy struck South Korea after a mass of young people celebrating Halloween festivities became trapped and crushed as a large crowd pushed forward into a narrow alley near Hamilton Hotel in the capital's leisure district of Itaewon. With the death toll on the rise, over 149 people were reportedly killed, while 150 were injured in the crowd rush, as per reports, making it South Korea's worst disaster in years. As per officials, more than 400 emergency workers from around the country, including practically all available personnel in Seoul, were deployed to treat those injured on the streets. Firefighters and police officers also reached the Itaewon neighborhood district in Seoul to bring the situation under control. Numerous people had trouble breathing when the chaotic stampede occurred, as dozens were seen giving CPR to people lying lifeless on the streets post the incident. According to reports, emergency officials received at least 81 calls from people with breathing difficulty. The stampede occurred after a huge crowd flocked into the central district of the South Korean capital to celebrate Halloween, which was the biggest in years following the easing of COVID-19 restrictions. An estimated 100,000 people had gathered in Itaewon. According to officials, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol presided over an emergency response meeting over the deadly stampede. He ordered the dispatch of the emergency medical team to the area and said hospital beds should be prepared to minimize casualties. The chief of Seoul's Yongsan Fire Department said that the death toll could rise further and that an unspecified number among the injured were in a critical condition.
2022년 10월 29일 토요일 22시 22분경에 발생하였습니다. 장소는 용산구 이태원동 119-7번지 일대에서 발생했습니다. 지금 원인은 조사 중에 있습니다. 개요는 할로윈 행사 축제 중 다수의 인파가 넘어지면서 참석 시민 다수의 사상자가 발생한 사고입니다. 공응 4시 기준 피해 상황을 보고드리겠습니다. 인명피해는 사망 146명, 부상 150명 포함해서 296명으로 늘어났습니다.
Meanwhile, the authorities are still looking into the exact cause of the incident as investigations are underway. Agency report for Republic TV.
So breaking news coming in now regarding the Seoul Stampede, which took place last night during Halloween. News is that the number of dead has increased to 151 since last count. 150 are still injured in hospital. That's the latest death toll as far as our sources tell us. Death toll rising to 151. More than 150 injured since reports last came in. And those are scenes from the site where the horrific incident took place, where hundreds were crushed to death in a fierce stampede that took place during Halloween, the biggest such celebration in Korea for quite some time now, as a result of the easing of restrictions, COVID restrictions, to be more specific. It's still not clear how the stampede took place. And Nivedna joining us now from the newsroom with the latest inputs. Nivedna, since last we heard, 151 people reported dead, 150 injured in hospital. What are the latest details you can give us regarding the casualty count and other information as far as the stampede is concerned?
Rukma, like the fire department was fearing that there could be an increase in the number of people who have died in this tragic incident that took place in Seoul during this Halloween festival that was taking place, where many people were, out here. The latest being is that 151, including 19 foreigners from Iran, Uzbekistan, China and Norway, are of course now the reports coming in that they have passed away in this tragic incident. Now remember the horrific images that were also coming in from here. Many people were finding it extremely difficult to remember. Now remember, when such kind of incidents happen, it is natural in a way. When people, large crowds get together, they find it difficult to breathe when they kind of try to exit in such places, and that's probably what exactly happened here. Although the officials are stating that the reason for this particular incident to transpire is not known as yet. But talking about even reactions that are coming in terms of this tragic incident that has taken place in South Korea, Seoul, if we can actually take a look over here as well, global leaders have reacted. In fact, Rishi Sunak has said that he tweeted a while ago saying, "Horrific news from Seoul tonight. All our thoughts are with those currently responding and all South Koreans at this very distressing time." So obviously different leaders over there reacting about this tragic incident. Even President Biden went on to tweet saying, "Jill and I send our deepest condolences to the family who lost their loved ones in Seoul. We grieve with the people of Republic of Korea and wish for a quick recovery to all those who were injured. The United States stands with the Republic of Korea during this tragic time." In fact, we just have an update also coming in where External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has also tweeted, where he's gone on to state that deeply shocked at the loss of so many young lives due to this